The Goods for Guns program actually was founded by a carpet dealer in Washington Heights section of New York in the northern part of Harlem. Back in 1993, there was a rash of crack cocaine related gunshots in children. Mr. Mateo basically said, "Bring in your gun, I'll give you free carpet." And he completely wiped out his entire stock. Just when that was happening, my colleague Matt Mazziello and I, who were running our trauma program at the time at Allegheny General Hospital in Pittsburgh, were having the same kind of barrage of drug-related gunshots in children and teenagers in the north side of Pittsburgh. And so Matt went to Harlem, met with Mr. Mateo, got some details about how they set it up. One of the main things that Fernando Mateo taught us is that if we just gave cash for the weapons, we really felt that we were just encouraging potentially more drug or alcohol or gun buying traffic. But if we gave gift certificates, it promoted a feeling, especially around Christmas time, of contributing to the economy, the spirit of giving. Everybody needed to get some Christmas presents done. So we went for gift certificates, and that set up the infrastructure. I relocated to Worcester in 2001, and we started the program here in 2002. So we've done it here for 9 consecutive years. We've been able to collect in those 9 years 2,064 weapons. So we've been averaging about 210 a year. And in that time, we've collected 2/3 of those weapons are handguns, which we really feel are the more dangerous kind of interpersonal violence weapons. And over half of those handguns have been semi-automatic, which are really the high violence potential ones. We have noticed as a spillover from this that there has been less gun fatalities in Worcester, and we right now rank as the lowest per capita gun violence city in Massachusetts.
When I took the position of Commissioner of Public Health, I was expecting gun problems to be a bigger issue in Worcester. If we look at it across the state or across the country, it is a major thing. If we look at Worcester, the incidence of gun-related crime is lower. And I'd like to think it's programs like this, not just giving back 250 or 300 guns, but just getting out there and making the statement and allowing others in the community to make the statement, I think raises the ethic of this community towards safety and towards caring.
The district attorney has seen the value of this program. They have been able to give us the ability to let people bring their weapons to the distribution point, and that makes the gun buyback happen, really.
What we're doing in partnership with the Worcester Police and in partnership with UMass and Walmart is allowing an amnesty period. Anyone who's bringing a gun from their home or wherever the gun is stored to the police station, we're not looking to prosecute. And it isn't really all that complex, because if someone's leaving their house or they know where the gun is and bring it to the police station, it's usually a direct route from that spot to the police station. We're not going to charge anyone with an A or an H crime, which is either carrying or being in possession of the firearm, if they're bringing that gun to the police station. Our goal here is to get these guns off the street.
Worcester Police Department has been a terrific partner. Chief Jem has not only provided us with armorer experts that kind of assess the weapons when they come in, but they always look at the safety of the weapons. They've helped us distribute, in addition to collecting the weapons, trigger locks, which they get through the Department of Justice from the federal government. And so each year, in addition to the weapons we retrieve, we give out about 100 trigger locks, which even spreads the safety factor even more.
It's all about quality of life and community. Working together with partners across the spectrum, whether it be local government, law enforcement, medical and public health communities, coming together to be proactive about getting guns off the street, teaching gun storage safety. It really does all come down to community, this idea that working together we can keep our community safe, we can reduce violence.
Nobody wants these guns in the hands of children. Nobody wants children around when the guns go off. And we see each year, children being shot inadvertently, teenagers being involved in accidents involving guns, and getting them away from them is a good thing. It's good for the public health, it's good for the community. And a program like this creates a voice for people so that their goodwill and their urge for safety and community has an outlet.
People who don't have the license to hold a firearm, like, they make the community bad, like a bad place, because you never know what's going to happen. 4 years ago, I was coming home from one of my cousin's birthday parties, and I went to my cousin's house, and that's like my second home. I was staying there all the time and stuff like that, so, you know, it was like I didn't expect anything bad to happen. And then, like, I went upstairs. It was normal. My cousin wasn't there, so like I just went back downstairs to chill with my family, my aunt and my other cousin and stuff. And then I just sat on the arm of the couch, and next thing you know, I hear a loud ringing noise. And then I'm like, what's that? And then my cousin, he's like, oh snap, nah, you got shot. And he runs out the door. And I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean shot? I didn't feel anything. So like, next thing you know, I fall on the floor. I'm actually still alive today, you know? So like, I'm never gonna, like, I see life now. Now that I see my life now, like, I enjoy it more. I take everything, I don't take anything for granted. Like trees, the air, everything. I enjoy everything, man. Stay away from guns. All you see, it causes problems in the household and inside the community, so there's really no point to have it.
Just the violence alone that one of these illegal guns can cause is so horrific. The potential for disaster is so great that just having one of these off the street really is a step in the right direction for public safety. Getting 2,000 off the street, you know, that's a cause, and that's something we're proud to be in a partnership with.
Dr. Hirsch and them, they're doing a great thing.
Worcester is better off with the Firearms Take Back program.
The compelling part about this program is when you see patients and parents of patients who've been victims of gunshot wounds come to you and say, I think the program's so important. I wish you could have just gotten the one extra gun that caused my son or caused me to be injured. Kids and guns don't mix, and we know that. The program obviously is focused on trying to keep guns out of the hands of kids. That's our main focus. We don't want kids to be gunshot wound victims. But what it has going for it is the ability to build a coalition between the district attorney's office, between our law enforcement partners, between corporate partners, the city management, the departments of public health. Those partnerships don't just go away when the gun buyback is done. If there are other injury programs that a community is dealing with, these are the same partners that you would need to have a successful effort against them, whether it's traffic problems, suicide problems. These are all things that this same coalition can work on. So I think the spillover effect from doing this, besides educating the public about the responsibility that goes with gun ownership and the need to be safe in storage of weapons, is that you're building a coalition that will really have a lasting effect on the success of your injury prevention efforts.